right. I think I'm live. Just check with the fam really quick. This dog right here has been testing my patience. Dude, I got a story for you guys. All right, let's see here. You're live. Awesome. Trading Temple. Gotcha, brother. Hey, is that coming up on the screen too? Or is everything showing up as it should? Let me know in yeah, type in YouTube. Type in YouTube for sure. Let me know if everything's showing up. Because this is the first time using this software. If it's coming in clear and all that good stuff. I also put the logo up too. So, yeah, shout out to Lobo for doing that. Cool. And then let me know if that chat bar is still taking up some of the page, because if that's the case, that's a no-go zone. I want to stop that before we get too far along. Chat is not on top of your chart looking. Okay, but can you see it on my screen or no? Because what I was thinking is, like, you see where you can see me at. You have the jar here, and then you have the chart. I was thinking about doing a chat like right here so you guys could see it. But if it's not a big deal and you guys aren't struggling with it, then I think we're good. Top bar. Oh, you can't see. Okay. Let's see if I can't fix that. Huh. See, now you can see it, but it's not. No. Okay, well, that's a problem. That would be helpful. If you guys know of an overlay that does that, let me know. Everything else is okay though, mic level. Everything else is good to go. Definitely let me know. I'm telling you right now, me and this dog, we're going to go round and round. She is the little devil. So I've known this dog since I was, probably like 11 years ago, and she's 14 now. Hey, man. Easy. So anyways, it's my roommate's parents' dog, but they're out of town, so we're taking care of her. And she's like really old, and she just barks at nothing all day. All day she's been barking. I blocked all the windows so that way she couldn't see anything. Nope, still barked. And I went out on the patio with the cats, and I let her out there because she was begging to go out. So, like, she almost crossed the street earlier. Like, that's why, like, I had to be like, hey, man, you can't keep doing that. Because she'll get hit. She's too old. Like, she's kind of blind. But she keeps begging to go out. So I was, like, letting her sit on the patio where it's, like, screened in. And she wouldn't go out there. But she loves to bark at everything on the inside of the house. And I swear I could choke her. But I love her. But, man, dude, she is testing my patience. Soapbox. Sorry. She's killing me, though. She's too funny. Anyways, besides all that, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody's doing really well. Hope everything looks better. Hope everything sounds better. And this will definitely help with educating everybody. So right now we're looking at BTC to USD on the Binance chart. As you notice, we did see a little pop in BTC. So we're up to 59. We're getting to pretty critical areas. Like if one was to look at this, we would definitely see where we fell from 65, came down, potentially found a bottom, which would be an Adam and then Eve, and then boom, we see the run up. For those of you who are in the family, you know what I'm talking about. Also, we saw that death cross, which happened right here, where we broke above and then broke back down and then sold off. And now we see a golden cross, and who knows? Now we're retesting topside resistance. So definitely this area right here is going to be a troublesome area for us. Dude, I got distracted by a dog. Oh man, she's testing me today. But yeah, it's all good, man. No worries. This cat and this dog are going at it. Like the cat's hiding underneath the sofa. And she's, you wouldn't even believe it. But she just barks all day, for no reason. Okay, so anyways, so this area right here is definitely going to be tough. Hey, there she goes. So all this, I would probably color red and do a little bit of this. Oops. I'll just leave it like there. So yeah, you need to break above this area. If you can get above this area though, you got some room to run. Oscillators kind of showed. If we could zoom this bad boy down. You did have a little bit of divergence. It would have been tough though. I mean, that's a hard read, right? You really can't get too much from that. And then RSI, obviously, signs were definitely there. So we saw it here with this divergence. And then we saw it here. We did get bearish, which, you know, if you would have looked at the top side. Just zoom in a little bit. Right here was your big indicator. You know, you were kind of going to see a little bit of a reversal in price action. And yeah. But right now, here we go. This is, you know, things to look for. I would say this is the trend line. You want to hold that white line. If not, we're coming back down. In unison with candlestick analysis, it kind of goes hand in hand. So if we're reaching the red side as the top side resistance. And then if you look at, like we said, we didn't really get too much from the MACD. But if you look at RSI, you will see, again, we're pretty mature through that wedge. Like this is where you're reaching, right? This is where you want to go. And if you can break through, then yeah, you're probably going to see another little bump up. But you could also see us go stagnant, snap down, retest, you know, see an RSI of 40, kind of hug that 55-day moving average. And then maybe bounce along here for a minute, maybe see some alts pop, and then either try to make another run or crap out and go down, and that's cool too. And then we'll see you on the white line, which is the 200-day. So that's the health of Bitcoin right now, at least how I'm seeing it. But things are good. I mean, that's, you know, at least let's just go to a daily time scale really quick. Golden cross on the daily, which is awesome. But again, we're just a tiny bit. I mean, not saying we couldn't run a little higher, but you are dealing with an oversold oscillator, which is not a bad thing. Don't get that mistaken to be a bad thing, because if you have an RSI of 70, then you have a lot of momentum, right? If you're dealing with 30, 20, you don't really have a lot of strength. But if you got the 70, I mean, nothing against an oversold oscillator. It doesn't mean it's out of steam yet. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely say that you could do this, and that's a trend line, and you could even run it all the way up to here. And let me zoom in on this for you guys. So the only thing I did was I took this, ran it all the way up to here, and now we'll see. If we break this trend line, then we'll have to reevaluate. But for now, it looks to me like we got some room. You know, we'll see. We're in this wedge, you know. It is rising, and you are reaching a little bit of topside resistance. So survey says most of the time you'd break down, but I'd like to see a higher high and then a lower high on RSI. You know, get me to like here. Then I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, we're definitely probably going down. But that hasn't developed yet. And some could say this is a head and shoulders, which is the inverse, or this is kind of like a double bottom. As long as you're holding that trend line, I don't see any issue to panic. What do you want, Demon Dog? What? Come here. Hey, you two better work it out, man. I'm serious. Come here. What's your deal? What's your deal, friend? You gotta be nice to her. She's a guest. Dude, I'm telling you what, it's like a zoo in here right now. So anyways, that's Bitcoin. Let's go to waves really quick. For those of you who are in the family, we can talk about this. So I did post this in the trading room, in my trading room, as to why I saw there could be a potential play for waves. Yeah. So obviously I was super wrong about this one forever ago. I really thought we had more upside, and then we fell off a cliff. And then we had a super big stop loss wick, which technically probably was around the 1272. I probably didn't. I mean, you could argue this fib. I'm not going to argue with you. But a typical, sell off to the 1272. You could have the 1414, 1618, whatever. That's a pretty standard retrace. And then we shot back up, and now we're continuing to sell off. However, until we sell back off, whether we fill this whole wick or eventually see a break to the upside, which we have so far, is right here. This is where I'm talking about. This is how we knew, guys. See this bad boy right here? This is that pump we had the other day for like 10, 12%. And I was like, dang it, I knew we should have got waves. But however, I just knew that was a pre-pump. So that was a pre-pump wave that Andiamo talks about all the time. We sold back off, and then we found another a little recharge. How did I know that? Because look at this freaking volume. Like, let me just talk about this volume for a second. We haven't had volume like this since really like April. Okay, so over a month ago. And 2 back-to-back huge candles. So this one was like our precursor, which wasn't enough to really tell you. But definitely something, if you would have looked at a smaller time frame, you would have found out, which I did. I looked on like a 4-hour, a 2-hour. I did back test it. But regardless, yeah, I noticed that as a coinciding variable. I noticed that on smaller time frames that these moving averages started to level out. So, oh, man. Are you guys all right? Dude. These guys are going at it. It's like the UFC in here. Cat's just like whoosh, whoosh. And she's like old, right? So she's just old. But if you get beat by an old person, it's like getting robbed by an old person. Like, if you get robbed by an old person, did you even really get robbed? Like, it's probably theirs. If they can take it from you. If like an 80-year-old took all my stuff, I'd be like, I probably didn't deserve it. And you can just get away with murder when you're old. Like, who's going to believe you? Like, you're old. You know what I mean? Who's going to doubt an old person? Anyways. But yeah, this was the precursor. Reason why is because huge, and then this confirmed it right here. This was our confirmation. Right here. This bad boy. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. I'll zoom in on it. This bad boy right here. This let us know, because this gave us our divergence we were looking for. And who says we're done? I don't think we are. But MACD gave you a little bit of love, gave you a little bit of hope with the bullish divergence. You got that on... You got that on the MACD, and you also got that on the signal, which is not in your viewpoint. Right here. You got the cross. So you tested it here, got rejected, fell back down, found some more strength, finally crossed. Now you're seeing your huge impulse candle on a daily time scale. So that's why that's relevant. And that's how you can, swing your way into a little bit of a profit. If you were to take a shot. I know I got a bunch of lines up here. That's from way earlier, but we'll see. Definitely would be a good region to see some action, like a retest, maybe a failure. But that orange line is something that you definitely want to look at right here. You break above that, then yeah, maybe somewhere around in here, maybe you hit. And then you sell off. You continue to sell off. You could honestly get all the way back down to 23.3 if you really, really, really crapped out. But usually when you have those huge stop loss wicks, sometimes you see a big reaction. So even if you were to do this, you could really, let me get rid of this for clarity. We don't really need that anymore. Yeah. So, we're sitting there, man. We tested it. We're testing this line, which happens to be the 786, which actually is not really, because that's probably more accurate. So, in between the 786 and the 886. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Which, I don't know where I was fibbing from, because that's... Oh, okay. We saw an 886 reaction. That's pretty interesting. Wonder why that would be interesting, family. With a heavy dose of foreshadowing. Cool. So yeah, you can kind of see, even if we were to take the most relevant fib. Yeah, that could take a couple days, though. That could do some things and stuff, though. Because I do like this. It's really funny how this is equivalent to this, and as well as this peak. So if one was to potentially draw a line here, I'd say that's been a pretty tested point, and at least, in popular consensus. But I would say that 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a clear 5 wave. If you guys don't know what Elliott wave structure is, here's a fun chance to learn. This would be the impulse. This would be the retest. This would be your third, fourth, and then your fifth wave. Fun fact. Kind of an advanced strategy, but definitely you could see a 5 wave there. A, B, and C. 1, yep, 2. Ooh, hey there. So yeah, 49, 53, all potential targets, in my opinion, for a little waves action, potentially, before selling off even more. But you also, let's real quick. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Let's do see, boom, 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 boom. See ya. Oh, okay. I like that 6 hour. Look at that. Look at this volume. Steve, look at that volume. Super nice. Oh my gosh, she's laying down. Holy cow. Okay, so this is interesting. The reason why this is interesting is because we poked above the 55 and now we're holding. So we'll see. So yeah, if we can hold above here, definitely would say 49 to 51 could all be potentially in play. At least as a recovery bounce, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just get to here. That would work. Conservative. Less conservative. Least conservatives. Moonshot. But all are typical retraces in the market if you know your stuff. Cool. Awesome. All right, cool. So that's waves, yeah. That's all we need to know about that. Let's go to ETH. Do you guys have any questions, or do you guys have any charts for me to look at? If not, I'll just keep chugging away. If you're liking this new stream setup, let me know. Let me know how that's working for you. Okay, ETH. This new computer is freaking awesome, dude. I hope it looks quality as far as the stream on your guys' end. Let's go ETH let's do the Coinbase. I don't have anything on this. Sweet. Well, cool. We can just talk about it. Okay, let's do a few things here. Let's actually redo all this. Okay, so this was awesome. This was golden. Boom, huge impulse up. Retraced because we started to fan out way too far. Crashed back under, saw a reaction at the 200, and proceeded to go through the uptrend. Could have made a shoulder on a potential head double bottom. And now you're breaking out. Maybe you see another top here and then another shoulder. And who knows? Ooh, interesting. So very double bottomy looking here. Slanted. Way better. Theta perhaps. Yeah, if you don't give a shit about my ugly mug, I can take myself off here. Give you guys more view of the screen. Cool. So, hi kitty. So yeah, trend line, touch point 1, 2, and then you could say, I'd probably use this as some kind of a channel. It wouldn't have been 100% accurate. And now you're see some resistance there. Resistance there. Okay. Let's go to the daily real quick. Same thing. I'm going to draw it in white. I think white's easier to see. So again, with a double top right here. But if you were to extendo longest this out, I would say you're dealing with something like that. I'm actually just going to do this. Watch. This will be a super fun move. Cool. So that's ETH. I mean, as far as it's kind of lining up as well. So what you can see is green lines are being touched. Also seeing huge resistance at the 200-day. Wicked above. And now you're pretty mature through this pattern on your RSI. So you're going to see a violent reaction here soon. Maybe you'll see a golden cross just like Bitcoin. Oh, okay, quality of audio is way better. And no, what I meant, trading view background is stable with sharp. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to figure that out. I know what you're saying. You mean as far as to like have the coin in the corner? So yeah, I need to know how. I don't know how to do that. If you guys know how to do that, definitely hit me up, or if you're smart with that stuff, because I definitely try to make them better. You know, I feel like each stream we get a little bit better, and it's eventually I hope that we can have like this really, really, really nice one. So that's where we're at right meow. But yeah, we'll see. We're getting there. It's baby steps, right? I finally got the new computer, which this thing screams, dude. I love it. Yeah, needless to say, it's a huge improvement from the last stuff. But yeah, I'm in love. I think it's been talking to all the techie people, and they've been hooking me up and showing me things, and dude, I'm learning all about it. So something I thought I would never learn, I'm learning. I'm also gearing up for the 500 because I'm going to be bartending that, and yeah, I need to start like really getting back in really good shape. So I want you guys to hold me accountable as well. So as you can see, this is the home gym back here. It's a mess right now, but we're working on it. You know, we don't need something fancy. Anyways, let's go to Theta. And I bet, actually, you know what might work? This could work. For this stream, at least. Oh, maybe not. It's kind of junk, but maybe. Yeah, that'll do something for now. Cool. All right. Yeah, Theta, dude. What the hell is going on here? Man, I really thought this was going to be a bounce. I thought right here. We haven't. It's okay, though, because let's figure it out. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So Death Cross looks to be coming. Or we're going to touch and bounce. Well, on oversold territory. Your RSI You're testing all-time lows on the daily time scale, so that's good. I mean, anchor point 1, 2, 3, touch point at the bottom, and then yeah, I mean, this is your top side, right? I would say it's really honestly like here. Maybe that's your channel that you're in now. Maybe here. You could definitely argue that. But yeah, so that's good. I mean, the fact that on a daily time scale you've never gone lower, in alliance with the fact that you're reaching all-time lows, you would think you would see a bounce. Now here's the cool part, right? If that's the case, you can see, this is where you got to figure out for yourself. This is your own trading strategy. There's 2 wicks, right? Why is this one higher than this one? Because it's kind of a tweezer top. Same thing happened over here. And then we saw a huge sell-off. Poked out ahead. Huge sell-off. And 1, 2, I'll just draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe not. That might not. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. FOMO. Pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FOMO. That didn't really respect TA. This right here is kind of a bullshit candle. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome if you wrote it, right? Which we got some of it, not all of it. But definitely tweezer topped up there, and now we're selling off. Broke below the 50, retested right here. Retested that 200 and then sold below, and now we're getting all-time lows. The cool thing is we have a dis right chia, so discluding all that, we're due for a move in some direction, right? In my opinion, as well as it looks to be, we are building bullish momentum on a daily time scale, so that's super awesome. Now, this might take a week to play out, and we also need to see where this RSI is at, because this RSI has not built divergence yet, and that's not cool. So even though we are testing all-time lows, we're not testing divergence. So we don't see divergence. So until we see that, we're really in price discovery, and that doesn't make me super bullish. If we were to take a fib, so if we were to go from here, probably, I mean, it's not, all right, so let's just redo that. Let's just do it from here. Okay, so almost a full retrace. We're just getting rejected right now. That's not cool. Right now, you're not the cool guy at the party. You're getting swatted down by the B squad. That's just what it is. Hopefully we can start to level out. I mean, yeah, you're trying to level out. That's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I think I would just wait for that bullish divergence, and if you don't hold this white line, I'd be a little bit scared. But yeah, I think that's where we're at with theta. Theta to BTC. Boom. I'm actually curious because like it only shows me one section of the screen, right? So I don't know if you guys can just see that same section, and everything's also backwards, so that's always super fun to learn. So let me know if something's not 100% right. What's up, Doug? I didn't see you here. How are you doing, brother? Who's got questions? Who's got questions? Who's got charts? What you got for me? Screenshot in Discord. Okay. Let's see. Wanna is to type in YouTube? Yes. Yeah, type in YouTube, dude. It's fun. Don't be so bashful. Oh man, we did this workout last night because I'm trying to like start back at it again because the weather's nice. Oh man, kicked my butt. Had to do like all these jump lunges and my boobies hurt. So many push-ups. Quite the day. Whoa. Oh, stream screenshot. Hey, okay, that ain't all bad. I mean, there's improvements for sure to be made, but once I can like get that little ticker, get a little BTC and tells you which chart we're working with, get a little bit of that, and then yeah, a little something else. It's not the worst, but it's I've been watching the rest. Those have been, they could be better. My last hodl bag, Neo. All right, well, the Chinese Ethereum. Oh my God, let's check it out, dude. Neo is gonna be the next big thing. I swear, it's the next Beanie Baby that's gonna be worth a lot. All good, man. Let's see what. Holy cow! What a day for Neo. Holy shit, dude. That don't look super great. Well, we're at all-time lows. We've never been lower. Jesus, dude. Jesus. Well, hold up. Are you long on this? Like long, like 3 years long? Or are you just trading this? Because you said it was a hodl bag. And that's... Okay, well... It's not all bad, I guess. Check Bittrex. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's check Bittrex, yeah. Are you on the... You want me to check it to the dollar or check it to BTC? Because that would help me, too. I wonder... Hi, I know I see you. Hi, friend. It's like I'm still in front of the line. Okay. Wait, okay, that's cool. Let's get a look at it, brother. Did you say you wanted it to the dollar or you wanted it to BTC? I'm just gonna assume. What a dumpster fire. Okay, that's fine. We got you. Let's do it to the dollar. Oh, okay, let's see what we got here. Well, that's not awful. Okay. No, dude, don't be selling yet. You've already sucked shit this long, so you might as well. There's no reason to sell it yet, right? Cause yes, you could argue that there, but you could say yeah. I mean, yes, that sucks. You're going right here. This area right here sucks. Let's do BTC. Looks worse. All right, I'll check on them both. Let's just check them both. Because Neo, I know a lot of people are interested in. So, yeah. See, you could have been kings right here. You could have been legendary. Yet, we just didn't. That's okay. So yeah, I mean, we hit the 200-day moving average right here. Have a huge sell-off, and you just pray to God that you just hold this trend line. That's the hope, and maybe that your RSI right here is leveling out to the fact that, I mean, you could grasp on straws and say, you know, down there was your touch point, right? You could also say this could work too. Don't go below here. Don't go below there. Because that would be a sad day at the office. But yeah, I mean, see, this is the cool thing, right? This looks so similar to Bitcoin. This looks so similar to what Bitcoin did when it fell off a fucking cliff. You know, where we lost a shitload of money. And then let's just do a little bit of this action. This is how we know. Swing high, swing low. You have hit a 618 retrace, which is a golden retrace, right? Typical for, you know, a situation like this. And now you've sold off, and now you're kind of holding above the 236. So, I mean, you really need a bounce here. You really need, and you're kind of getting to oversold territories. You're not oversold on your RSI yet, but you would either like to see a bounce here. And if you do go oversold, then I'm afraid that you're going to break the trend line because you have no strength. So let's back that. So let's back this thing down. See, the 12-hour, that doesn't look terrible. God, these animals are losing it. Okay, you could kind of be building a pattern here. I could definitely see. Yeah, I could see this. I could see this being bullish divergence, and that could be decent. And maybe Neo sees a little something. Perhaps we do this and we ride and we bounce, you know, along here, which would look something like. Oh my gosh, this cat. I think he locked himself in a room. Where's the tool? So maybe you go here. It could be off too. That's probably not 100% accurate, but you kind of get, you're going to putter around in this region, hopefully. And if not, then you're kind of somewhere around in here. All right. But let's go to the Binance pair, or this one. See, this one looks a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, and as you know, dude, because you're in the family, you know, buying on retraces is definitely a thing that we like to do. Because fibs become your friend. Okay, so if I was to look at this, I would just definitely say shoulder. Oops, you guys can't do that. So, shoulder. This is slanted. It looks like an S, kinda. Hi, kitty. I see you, baby. Hi. I know. What's up? Come here. Come here. Get up here. Nerd. I swear. Okay, and that would be the neckline, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Oh, hi, kitty. And yeah, then we broke up. So for an inverse head and shoulder, we would break up and then we've sold off dramatically. Also, regardless of any of that, you see your golden cross. And then you tap below for a second and then you saw another huge run up. And I mean, you could use that swing strategy as well. So, I mean, these things, head and shoulders are only so valid, right? I mean, you got to use it in conjunction with so many other things. But, yeah. What are you doing? Are you spraying the monitors? You marking your territory? You're crazy. You're crazy, cat. But yeah, so that's where that's at. If one was to say that this was the low, this cat right now. Are you done? Hey, buddy, come here. What are you doing? All right. So you've just never really been this low before. Yeah, man, I think you're going to at least see a dead cat here. I think you got a dead cat bounce in your future. I mean, not be overnight, but I'm guessing, dude, you're getting close to a low. Or your project sucks and it's going to zero. Which I don't think is happening because I think still a lot of people believe in Neo. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Let's show this. So see, what's going to catch you? Like, this is a huge ass drop if you don't recover. Dude, that ain't awesome. It's not awesome. That's not an awesome possum. So yeah, I'm not 100% sold on Neo right now. Maybe that'll change with a different candle. I like this. This right here is awesome. You got bullish divergence on lower levels of price action. So I mean, you're gonna see some kind of recovery bounce there. But as far as you seeing a bounce and then maybe continuing to sell off, that could happen. I do like the fact that you're seeing recovery bounces in oversold territories. So in the fact that you're getting divergence when you're oversold. So that's decent. I mean, that's something that can definitely spring you a bounce. And then how you would roll with that is, you know, it's probably wave 3, wave 4. So you're probably sitting at close to wave 5 territory. And I would expect, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too, dude. You're all speculative because you're so tied to BTC on that, right? And I think BTC's got a chance to move. Um, I think it was downward. We're at 59 right now, right? Let's do the Finex chart. TC US. Oh, let's do Bitstamp. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You're dependent on BTC, and I mean, there's a chance we go sideways. I'm hoping that we go sideways for a couple days. That would be better for all of us. If we can go sideways from this huge move, and that was like a 5-wave, cool. Let's reset our oscillators for a second, especially for Bitcoin. And then let's see another leg up. That would be 62, 63, getting into that new region, and that would make me kind of bullish. But until then, we got all this overhead resistance, and that's a lot for us to break right now. At least, to ask from a person who looks at it from a shorter time frame. It's tough. Yeah, BTC, it's just tough since you've made a common retrace, right? I mean, if you were to take this as your last swing high, you're coming up on an 886, man. 786. Maybe you get the full, but your oscillator could do it. You're not crazily oversold. You're not even oversold. This rounding action right here, when this candle closes in 5 hours, which you guys can't see. See this round boy right here? I just don't know if that's the move, right? When you round off like that, typically you break down. You can see it again. What is it? It's still further. Yeah, like right here. You see this bearish divergence right here. Snap down. Granted, you did snap back up. But again, bearish, 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 sold off, bounced up, bearish, sold off, bearish, sold off. And now you're retesting this trend line. So maybe you can hold here. You're not oversold, which means you do have room to run. You could run. It's just, I don't like it when it makes that. And it still has time to change. You're still under, 45 minutes in this candle. As well as, let's just take a look at this. The MACD signal crossed over, not terrible. A little bit of divergency here, and who knows. So we kind of already had our breakdown, which was here. And then now we're chugging along. Maybe we tap up 61, sell off to 53, 55. No harm, no foul. But I'll be right back. I'm actually going to go cook up some lunch. But you guys stay here, play with the animals, and I'll be right back. I'm in these sick-ass dojo pants. All right, you crazy kid, let's go. Hello, everybody. What's up? Sorry, I had to get some food there, man. I'm on this bullshit program. Alright. So, let's just do a little something here. Up 3% today. Very nice. It's good. Bum bum be dum be. Let's see what's bullish out there. Because it looks to me like we're dropping. We're dropping it like it's hot. At least 58, 57, 74, somewhere around there. Whoa. That was hot. Alright, so okay, so that could be good. That could be not terrible. Okay. So let's check Binance because I'm trying to scalp something if possible. Let's see what's going on the Binance exchange today. All right, so ETH, BNB, Bitcoin Cash, ABC, Waves, and XRP have the highest volume. That's one thing I always look at. Binance will support the Loop Ring LRC smart contract. What is this? Fellow Binanceans, Binance will support the Loop LRC smart contract upgrade with new contract address. Okay. Deposits and withdrawals. Yada, yada, yada. It's on the Ethereum block. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Probably some of the reason why Ethereum saw some bump. Cool. So let's look at XRP real quick. Let's see what XRP is doing. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Okay, XRP is doing things. Doing stuff. Stuff and things and stuff. Don't hate that. Yeah, we could still see a further run. So, from here to here, we hit the 382, which was not even significant enough to worry about. So, because I'm on a 10-minute time scale, that's why. Okay. So, a weekend. Cool. Definitely looking very double bottom-y-ish here. Triple bottom, you could even say. Volume super low. That's not all terrible. We thought this thing was going to do some things. It never did some things. God, that is so bad, bro. So bad on a daily. Death Cross right here. Not great. This isn't terrible, though. It's not great. You're not really showing anything yet. You kind of just need to wait, at least on a daily. But for scalping terms, let's see what else we can find. See how AGI is doing. Or, yeah, AGI. Okay. She be looking like Stevie, okay. Let's see here. So, fell out of the channel. Interesting. Okay. All these S coins. What's she gonna do? It'd be a little bit of a moonshot, but it could happen. It could definitely happen. Cool. All right. Let's I'm feeding myself today. Let's go to still just doing nothing. Got rejected. Got above. Broke above. Got rejected. Rejection. Sitting on some kind of support. But yeah, I mean, I would think sometime soon you might see something. Or you're just the worst. And your project is doomed forever. I said, okay. Divergencies. Yep. So, kind of a weird situation here with this bad rat. You would think, dude. You'd think you would see some kind of move. Pretty substantial one if you do. Well, so anyways, how you guys liking this stream? You guys like this one? Is this one way better? How would you fix it? What would you do different? I'm curious to hear the thoughts. Or what do you want me to teach you that you don't already know? Do you want me not to eat on stream? Because I don't care. Your boy is hungry. Also, boom, logo, we got it. Thanks to Lobo. So this is what we got right now. I want you guys to give me some feedback on it. See what you think. But I think it's pretty dope that he took time out of his day to make that for us. And something that we always preach in here is, the process before profit. So, learning about your setups and your risk to reward and, all of those things. and applying those before you start to put any dollar amount to anything that you're doing. Because if you can come up to me and say, hey, I would rather you say, hey, this is the reason why I lost the trade, then you got lucky and made a couple $100 because you didn't learn anything. You know what I mean? And if you do it enough and you do it consistently, eventually you will see something. So that's kind of what that's about, and it's kind of cool and something that we're just working on. So kudos to him for making that. Yeah, away we go. There's this dog, man. Also, if Celescon, I think I'm saying that right. With you, brother, I know I talked to you. I know you had trouble with the Discord. So hopefully this stream will be up to date for you to join that Discord, because I know we had talked about it and you had trouble. So if you still have trouble, send me a message, let me know. But it should be in the description below. You could just see everything and you will be good to go, my man. But I think that's it. I think that's all I need to cover. As per usual. Cool. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. I think that was a good first little go around. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Leave comments, questions, concerns. If you liked it, hit the like button. If not, that's cool too. But I appreciate you guys showing up.